You're stressed out over your debt and you're looking to chat with a bankruptcy attorney near you to confirm what your options are. But you may be thinking, how in the world am I going to afford to pay an attorney's fees if I'm filing for bankruptcy? We will cover all that in this video and more, so let's get started. Welcome to Ascend Finance YouTube channel, where we specialize in providing unbiased complimentary calls and bankruptcy calculators to help you understand your options to get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. My name is Ben, and I'm the co-founder here at Ascend. Now, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial or legal advice. As a reminder, I'm doing this video series in first person, but this story is actually from someone on our team that filed bankruptcy recently and wanted to help others understand how his process went. In today's video, we are going to cover the research process in finding a great bankruptcy attorney, the costs attached with the bankruptcy attorney, making sure that the attorney you speak with is the right attorney for you, and why go through an attorney? Can't you just do it yourself? First, let's talk about the research process. A number of people deter from wanting to speak with an attorney as they may feel a sense of guilt, shame, or uncertainty of what's to come. During your research, it is important to make sure that you understand all your options before proceeding. With that, it can be helpful to chat with a bankruptcy attorney or multiple attorneys as needed to ensure that you are comfortable enough to move forward with them. Now, when looking at reviews, each person may be looking for something different, whether that's empathy and understanding, low cost, responsiveness. You can look at Google reviews, BBB, Trustpilot. Now keep in mind that not all firms may have a full presence on all three, especially the newer and smaller firms. It can be helpful to consider these points when reading reviews. Second, how is their communication? Has anyone ever mentioned slow turnaround times? How is their customer service? Now, many businesses are going to have a negative review or two. That's partly the cost of doing business. However, if you start seeing more than a couple of reviews like, they never call me back, they were good but very disorganized, they told me that we could do X, but once we filed the case, we found out that was not the case, it could be worth continuing your search and chatting with another attorney to get a second opinion. Next, an important question you may be thinking are, what are the costs of hiring a bankruptcy attorney to file the bankruptcy with you? Well, that's a great question. There generally are some options to consider, such as payment plans, or the attorney may even advise you to stop making payments in order to help you afford attorney fees, or even borrowing from a family member. Regardless of the case, it may be helpful to estimate how much an attorney fee will cost you in your area. So I added a link to my free bankruptcy attorney fee estimator below that Ascend spent around $1,000 on data to give you a hopefully an accurate or somewhat accurate estimate based on your zip code. Circling back, here are some situations where getting a well-known attorney and paying more for their service may be a smart choice. A complicated bankruptcy case where you have high valued assets attached or high income. Business bankruptcies where you're a business owner and a personal guarantor on a debt that has lots of personal assets. Potentially you have little to no income, but may have an asset that is above the state exemption, like a house that is paid in full. And lastly, you are a high income earner that suddenly lost or had their income greatly reduced and need to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Keep in mind that the cost of the bankruptcy attorney could go up if the attorney has 10 plus years of experience, they have a specialty, there's more work or complexity than a normal simple bankruptcy case. Now, one quick request before moving on. If you have a second, please consider hitting the like button below my desk if you are benefiting from this video and are learning something new. Smashing that button is always encouraging to me and helps me create other and unbiased videos to hopefully help you get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. Okay, enough with a shameless plug, let's continue. Now, the next question you may be asking is, are they the right bankruptcy attorney for you? Aside from costs and logistics, it's important to ask yourself, how does this bankruptcy attorney make me feel? Bankruptcy is a personal matter where you're deep diving into your financial situation. It can feel off-putting to feel like a burden or feel like a sense of judgment coming from them. Feeling valued and being assured that your case is being taken seriously is important. If you also got the feeling that they're pushing you one way or another, it's important to take a step back and make sure, is this what I really want to do and a person I trust to move forward with such an important decision? The last question we're going to cover is, why did I file with a bankruptcy when I could have filed by myself? It is valuable to have a quality attorney to assist you with your case, but is not required to hire a lawyer for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case. If your Chapter 7 case is simple, you may be able to file without an attorney, but understand that courts, judges, and bankruptcy trustees attorneys may treat you like you know the law. They cannot give you any legal advice about your case or tell you what decisions to make. Therefore, you may need to prepare to answer questions and handle matters that comes in your case without any of their advice. That's it. 4 things you need to know about finding the right bankruptcy attorney for you. Please feel free to give me a call at 833-272-3631 if you want to discuss your options of how you can get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.